Alright, we've got a new camera, guys. This is a new camera. Let me know what you think of the quality. It's now a Canon M50, I think it's called. Jacob Peck put me onto it. If you haven't watched it, Death Click or Jacob Peck, I forget what his channel is, but he put me onto this camera. It's Jacob Peck? Yeah, it's Jacob Peck. Does some funny stuff. Pretty much did the best stuff he's ever done the other day when he did some AU drifting and finally come across to the Bogan side. So I'm glad to see that. But yeah, we're setting up here tonight for a, what is it? Beginner night. Beginner night. We're setting up for a beginner night. Then we've also got some of the boys, getting in some practice still for the comp, trying to get their car right. We'll go say hello to my mate, the famous stunt guy, Trav Roberts. We'll go say hello to him. He's got his new 370Z drift car here. We'll go have a quick look at that.
Hey, brother.
What's going on, mate?
Good, mate.
So, electrical problems all sorted?
No. So we got, hey, brother. So we got home and we had a look at it. There was no codes in the car, so we're thinking maybe the battery terminal came loose.
Okay.
It was throwing a voltage. Maybe.
There's
we got
too many of these things. There's too many electricals.
No, no, way too many. So we've got three solutions. Three issues that we can play around with tonight. That we've got a standard air boxes like we spoke about.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you went back to standard intakes?
Not yet, but I've got them there.
You've got them with you, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know one of the issues you get with the 370s, I know that Joe had, my friend Joe, the one that spins in front of me and makes me crash real bad. That Joe, he had issues when he went to long tube intakes because they sort of need to be tuned, these cars. The standard computers don't really like it. Unfortunately in Australia there's very minimal places you can go to get these things tuned at the moment, where in the States there's literally everybody does them. Alright, I'm just going to try out my new camera on track so you guys to get a bit of camera footage of a professional stunt driver, drifter guy doing some skids. But yeah, I just want to try out this new camera. Just going to move a couple of these cones for drive. It's crazy how much dust is on the track because of the goddamn place next door. Move this one as well. Good. Quality seems good on the camera. I'm pretty stoked about that. It's so dusty here at the track though from the place next door. He'll be having trouble finding grip right now. We are here at the beginner's night now, still getting used to this new camera. Just went and took Scarlett to her concert, which is pretty cool, doing the family thing. But we're here at the beginner night, as you can see behind us, a bunch of cars getting their practice on. It's actually pretty cool. We're gonna go have a look at it in a second, but there's an 8.6 here that was a rally car, pretty heavily rolled, and yeah, we're definitely gonna go have a look at that because the thing is like literally crumpled like a tin can, but he's out here drifting it tonight, so that's super rad. Run yourself a mischief.
Just trying to keep out of it.
There's no way to treat an 8.6.
Best way.
So you're Irish, huh? So sad to see a dead 8.6. Alright, I think I'm going to drive this. Alright guys, just been running around, as you can see, sweaty. I say that, but Russ changed the tyres for me. But no, running around doing all crazy stuff, but I've got the left-hand drive S14 here ready to go again. So I'm going to send that out for some laps and yeah, just a bit of fun tonight. More left-hand drive. More left-hand drive practice, which is good. I need more left-hand drive practice, I feel like, anyway. So, the plan is to just go out and get more familiar with this left-hand drive. Try and get the gear changes all sorted, because I've been talking with some of the boys over in the States and it looks like it was going to be a while before I was going to do some drifting in the States, but by the looks of it, well, I'm obviously straight off the plane and drifting, left-hand drive, so yeah, it's got me thinking I need that left-hand drive practice. I fell down. For some reason I'm just having so much trouble with my damn cameras lately. And then I forgot where the handbrake was, and I forgot where the gear shifter is. So yeah, just forgetting where some stuff is. You know, normal driftings, right? Not bad. Definitely understeered in the first corner there. I'm running a lot more grip on the back than I have the other couple of times I've driven this car, and it's got like well, they're old now because the car sat around for a year, but Nankang semi-slicks, and they definitely don't have a lot of grip in them when they're cold. Transitions dialed when you're on the other side of the car, just knowing exactly how far you can snap it is a great thing, because this layout's like short but a very snappy layout, so it really gives me an opportunity to find the limits of the angle being on the other side of the car, because it's not necessarily the gear changes and the handbrake that's hard when you're on the other side of the car, it's the transitions, like, and being able to drive the car to like the literal limit, if you know what I mean, like, because the back of the car is in a completely different spot to where you're used to the back of the car being, that's the bit that sort of makes it a lot more difficult, if I can explain it like that. Oh, BMW nearly understeered into a fence. But it is just like, it's super hard to explain, but you know, the natural first thing a lot of people think about when they think driving on the other side of the car is how hard it would be to change gears. And while the gear side of it's not like easy as such, it's definitely an issue feeling your angle, you know what I mean? And once I get used to it again, it's super easy and it's starting to become natural again, but it's just getting back into that groove, you know? I think that where Adam's on the right path, having a bunch of both cars, and you know, I think he actually prefers driving right now to left. So I still prefer driving right, definitely. But yeah, just getting used to it. Like I said, it's different when you're driving a car to its limit. You know, when you're driving a car on its lock stops versus driving a car to nearly enough angle, sort of thing. You can hear it, then I'm using a lot of clutch work. It's too dark for me to get a camera going down on my feet, but I'm using a lot of clutch work in this car, especially when I'm throwing the deeper angles and all that, just because it makes more sense, you know, like, because I'm throwing the car to the lock stops, I'm then using the clutch and my throttle to like balance the car. It's definitely a good technique. But yeah, just getting used to being on the other side of the car is always frustrating. Like, just first time out, and like Archie's no joke from a point of view of like tight, technical and a demanding track, so you know, you got to be on your toes, I guess. Because this car's got power and my 350 doesn't. I guess. I'm gonna try and do that again, actually. That was kind of fun. Do one big fucking link. Oh, that's gonna be good. Powerful cars are fun sometimes because you do links that obviously I wouldn't normally do in my other car that I can probably get away with in this car. Well, not probably, I definitely wouldn't be able to do the same link in my 350Z. Definitely threw some decent angle into there as well. That'll do. Car's starting to get a bit hot. Not hot, just hit 100. Alright, that was a good little session. I tried to sort of show you guys as much as I could with that little session there. It felt good. The boys are saying from the outside it looked really good. Again, I'll be able to see this footage that Russell filmed with this camera, my new camera. Hopefully you guys like the footage. Hopefully it was fairly crisp. If it's weird and I'm always looking this way, it's because that's where the viewfinder is, and I sort of, it might be a bit awkward for you guys. It's awkward for me because I know I keep looking at it when I should be looking at the lens. Anyway, I think that we are going to wrap it up there as far as the drifting goes. I've nearly gone through a set of tyres on that car already. Like I said, it's great having all that power and being able to do dumb shit, but then you use heaps of tyres and it's kind of like, having to change tyres cost money, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to wrap up the driving from that point of view, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got some news that Tiana is going to do a massive drift day at QR coming up soon, so you're going to get to see Tiana, my wife, drive on the big track, so that'll be super rad. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and we'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. It's going to be rad as usual, and we'll see you then. Bye!